Welcome to another rabbit hole episode. This is where we go down rabbit holes and we answer your house cleaning questions. I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now on a rabbit hole episode, we get lots of questions that don't actually make up a whole entire show. So we answer them in rapid fire. So here's our first question.
Hi, I've really enjoyed your show. Just found it and very happy to be learning new things. Just started my business up again and I'm wondering, can you deduct buying a car if you use it only for business? Thank you.
All right, can you deduct a vehicle for your business? The answer is yes, you can. And if you're buying a new vehicle right now, I recommend that you put it inside your company name. That way you can start building installment credit for your business. Now, we know that the FICO scores are different for small business than they are for personal use. But what we do know is that a big bunch of your score is predicated on, do you have installment credit? That's where you take out a loan and you pay back so much every single month over an extended period of time. And then the banks or the lenders can look at that history and they can say, oh yes, they made their payments and their installments on a regular basis and they were consistent. Therefore, they're less of a risk to us for us to loan money to them in the future. Right now, as you're starting your business or as you're growing your business, if you have installment credit right now that you are building as you go, that could help you later on if you decide to buy a fleet of cars and expand your business in a bigger way. So I recommend that yes, you do, and then keep track of all of your spending because all of your service, your tires, tire rotation, oil changes, inspection, licensing, all that stuff will come into play when you go to file your taxes at the end of the year. So yes, in fact, it is a tax deduction and I highly recommend it.
Yes, we are just now starting our home cleaning business, and we have our first customer who would like a full house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, fully cleaned. It's a rental. We have no idea what to charge. It's in the Panama City, Florida area. If you would just give me an answer, thank you.
$532. I'm kidding. When it comes to pricing a house, this gets really complicated for this reason. There's no set price. And there's no set price because we don't know what the variables are. I recommend that you go over to the customer's house, that you take a checklist with you, and that you are in control of the situation. I have a course over at Savvy Cleaner Training. It's course 3. It's called Worksheets, and it will give you exactly the words, the word tracks, everything you need to say. It does the sales pitch basically for you. You go to a customer's house on a walkthrough, you follow the script, you show them the worksheet. You say, this is included on this price. Then you look around at the house and you make a couple of decisions. The decisions are how messy or how clean is the house? How used is the house? Now, during COVID, lots of people are staying at home. We have lots of people that are still working from home. There are lots of kids that were in school. Maybe they're back in school again. But during the summer, they were all home. And so the houses have been getting a lot more wear and tear and use. So the prices have gone up. There are 63 questions that are in that course that you need to know the answers to before you start having conversations with your customers. And it is absolutely free. You can download that, just 63 questions. I'll leave links in the show notes to that. If you want to go through the course and learn the word tracks, that's actually a paid course. But what I want to recommend is that you go through it so that you don't find yourself underbidding the job or overpromising. Those are the two things that new house cleaners get in a rut of, and it costs them dearly later on in their business when they realize, oh wow, I got myself in this big trap because I underbid and I overpromised. So there are a couple of things I don't want you to do. I don't want you to do deep cleanings on a maintenance clean. And you say this is a rental. I'm unclear. Is this like a turnover property, like an Airbnb or a short-term rental? And so what does this mean? Because that's a completely different type of cleaning. With a regular maintenance clean, we don't open any doors. So like if a closet door is closed, we don't open it. We don't open any drawers or anything like that. But in an Airbnb clean, you open all the drawers. You want to make sure that nobody left anything behind. You have to open up underneath the bathroom cupboard. You have to open up the linen closets. You have to open up the regular closets. You have to vacuum and clean inside all those places, right? It's a very different type of clean. So when you say it's a rental clean, I don't know what that looks like. And when you get there at the house, you're going to see some things. I don't know what they are, but you will see them and then you'll go, aha, that's going to take me an extra hour to clean because I was not factoring that in when we talked on the telephone, right? Now, the good news is As you go through your business, you're going to get better and faster at doing those walkthroughs. And the day will come when you might be able to ask the questions, you read through the lines, you know exactly what you're looking for, you know what area of town, you know the pricing for the going rate in that area that you're able to charge. And you will be able to get quicker at that, and you will become more proficient.
Hey Angela, can you make a video when you are showing us your cleaning tools, and can you recommend some tools for beginners?
Favorite cleaning tools. All right, so lots of the videos that we've created here on the Ask a House Cleaner show show my favorite cleaning tools. And you ask me for beginners. The products that I use can also be used by beginners. And the products that I recommend and the techniques that I use are also used for beginners. The reason being is when we send house cleaners out into the field, they all start at day one, right? Everybody starts from the beginning. And so we like to think of the products that we use as beginner products so that they can get up and running as quick and as efficiently as possible. And that also, if you decide to clean your own home instead of hiring a professional, that you can follow along and you can also use the same tools. So this show is a great resource for my favorite tools. Some of my favorite tools are the Swiffer duster that I use all the time. I love using it. It's got the trap and lock technology. It picks up the dust and it holds it in place so that it doesn't go zipping back across your floor when you move across the room. I also love the OXO deep cleaning brushes because they're made of a really durable resin and a durable nylon, and they get in all the nooks and crannies. They're easy to carry. They're easy to clean. I also love the non-scratch scrub brush, which is a scrub sponge, which is by Scotch-Brite. It's got cellulose on one side, it's got a scrubby on the other side. And I love it because I can use a variety of different cleaning supplies and it still does not scratch your fiberglass tub or your acrylic tub or any of the items that often get scratched by using the wrong kinds of cleaning supplies. So those are 3 that I recommend. They're great products for beginners and professionals alike.
Good afternoon, Angela. I love your show. I got 3 quick questions. First question is, could you send me an email of the checklist if I'm doing a maintenance claim? The second one, if you could help me how to write a contract. And the third one, if I'm doing a routine clean, am I supposed to take everything off the counters, like in the bathroom, each time I clean, if they have stuff filled on their sink, to wipe the sink off? Thank you.
All right, so those are 3 great questions, and we'll go in rapid fire and answer those as well. The first one is the worksheet that we use. I will leave links in the show notes to that. You can find that at savvycleaner.com/worksheets. There's a free worksheet that you can download. It's also called a checklist. For business, we call it worksheets. That's like a work order, and it is the one that we use for professional use as well as for personal use every single time we clean. The second question you asked me was the contract. How do we do a contract? We also use our worksheet. It's the same exact worksheet. The last page of it has all of our rules and regulations. The cool part about this is when you go to a customer's house and you explain your rules and regulations, at the end, after you've discussed what it is that you do while you're at their house, you get them to initial it. That is your contract. And your third question, do you move everything on the bathroom vanity when you're cleaning? The answer is yes. That's why they're hiring you to come clean their home. They want you to clean the stuff that's there. So in the bathroom, you're going to start at the top. You're going to dust all the light fixtures, everything that can be dusted. You're going to clean the mirrors. You're going to clean the bathroom, the faucets. You're going to move everything over on the vanity. You're going to clean around it. You're going to wipe down all the items that are there, whether it's shampoo or facial creams or deodorant or what have you. And then you're going to organize it and put it back there on the vanity where it's easy to find. And it might even be in little categories where you have all the makeup together, you have the deodorants together, you have the toothpaste together, etc. So yes, you do clean all the stuff that's on the vanity at every single time you clean. Alrighty, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you got questions or comments, those go in the notes below. If you have a question you want to call into the show, go to askahousecleaner.com. There's a blue button right in the corner. You mash that blue button and then a recording starts and you just send your recording to me here at the show. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.